Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Twin Mirror. We're going to be picking up from where we left off last time, where we was at our best friend's funeral to wake. We just come back to town, and I'm guessing we've just woken up from that massive hungover. So let's just jump right to it. 9:15 AM. I'm guessing AM anyway. We're only 15 minutes late. Calm down.
Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
Fair point.
What happened last night? Oh, my head.
Got smashed, my
Pills
friend.
plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what?
I can't remember. I'm guessing you blacked out.
I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Ooh, alarm clock. New day, new pain.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
I'd have already waited 15 minutes. They can wait a little bit longer. Why is it so bright outside? Yeah, I think that every day. Pills. Let's take our pills.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
That bottle sounds empty, so I'm guessing we took quite a lot.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Very specific. Left temple. Still made. At least they won't have to change the sheets.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Glad you even made it back to the hotel room. My jacket, not fashionable, currently stinks of cigarette smoke and beer.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Fridge. Oh, we searched the fridge. We'll go there.
Please let there be water.
Got beer. Snacks.
No food. I'll just throw it all up.
Beer.
No more beer. I need water.
Oh, beer's always the cure.
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Same thing.
No water, of course.
My bag didn't even unpack.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Yeah, it must have looked like a bad hotel. Oh, we are so slow. Shirt. Oh, that looks like blood on there. What did we do? Uh-oh. Are we gonna try and wash the blood off?
That's not good.
Is it our blood?
Where did I get this?
If we bled that much, we probably would be standing in a hotel room.
What did I do?
Yes, deep breaths. Oh, we're going to our mind palace. Are we going to be able to look back and see what we did? Oh, this doesn't look good. It's a dark mind palace. Which helps their mind. But it's a butt palace. An assword. I find myself too funny. Oh, who is that? Oh, we're running. We are making a run for it. We're just running in a straight line. Oh, I guess we've got to avoid stuff. Oh, can we go through here? Oh, let's reset us.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
So maybe the ones with the lighter outlines. No?
Find the way to calm down.
If we just got to avoid this completely, maybe. Some of them look green. Let's see if we can make this one. No, I'm just going to avoid them completely. Don't worry.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Find the right door. How would you know when it's the right door? That's what I don't get. Unless it's going to be plainly obvious. And near enough says on there, right door. Oh my god. Oh! That one actually has writing on it. Steady yourself. Oh, nice. We ended up finding the right door and it actually had writing on it. Made our job a little easier. Oh, and he's still chasing us. Danger. Behind you, I'm a killer. These are inner thoughts. Prison, you're a murderer. Give in. Jail time, death row, solitary, death. Ooh. Run, 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 guilty. Ooh, take control. And we're still being chased. Oh no, they're moving. Danger, behind you, killer. I think this is just gonna say the same random stuff. Prison, you're a murderer, blah 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 blah. Oh, please blood, jail time. Oh, focus. Let's hit that one. We need to get back into a good mind palace. Looks a bit lighter where we are now, so hopefully this is a. Oh, what is this?
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Right. What have I got to do here? Have I got to pick one maybe?
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Focus, choose, act.
If I run, when you face what happened, the answers.
Okay. What's this one?
Hide. It's never happened. Going.
What's this one?
Get far away. Don't think. Just go.
I don't.
Far as fast as I can.
I'm gonna look that one maybe.
Yes, answers.
Yeah.
Good or bad, I need answers.
Answers are always a good thing. Even if they don't seem like it at the time. Okay, where we at? Okay, we're back. We seem to have finished having our meltdown. Oh, and there's our friend, or twin.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
Can't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful.
I'm gonna take it slow and be
Probably
cautious.
won't be
Don't
careful.
worry.
It's me.
Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
He's just trying to help. I mean, surely this hotel is charging us for another day. Surely that was longer than 10 minutes. No admittance to authorised employees only. Okay, we're at the coal miners' hotel. We've come back in search of answers. Doesn't look as grim as I thought their background would
The
be.
more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Yes.
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know
Technically,
if
it's
you'll
just
see it that way.
trespassing then.
I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
But it's kind of too late. We've already trespassed. Might as well just stay here, look for answers, get what we need, and get out. Ethan's Ethan's records. Better not touch them if I want to keep my hand. Family photo.
Ethan and his parents. I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
But they're not. Don't know if I want to know why. Journal updated. I had a panic attack earlier in the hotel room. Was it dehydration, grief, the shock of being back in Basswood? Finding blood on my shirt didn't help. Something happened last night, but I still can't remember anything. I've always been able to trust my own memories, my own mind. It can't let me down. I just have to retrace my steps and piece together what happened, figure out what happened last night. So Sam, what's new for us? I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't, not now, not until I get to the bottom of this. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager and adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. Ethan, what's that adage about happy families all being the same, while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way? It sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Kathy and Joan's relationship seems fraught with tension. Declan. Subtlety is not Declan's thing, but he's always been a straight up cop and he cares about Basswood. I never thought he'd be like that with Joan. Things must be boring in Basswood if he needs the thrill of yelling at a kid. Or the contrary, perhaps Declan's under a lot of stress. Sheriff Mitchell. Bess comes from a family of cops that goes back generations. She spends every waking hour on the job and it means everything to her. But she's also a politician, knows her audience and chooses her words carefully. Tara, she has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. No choices have been made in this scene yet. Security desk stops most casual theft attempts. What's that? We'll take a bottle of booze.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Okay, we're not going to take it, we're just going to look at it. Jonas went updated again. There was a big celebration at the coal miners' haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story, not often seen in Basswood. A man achieves modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister, she never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning, unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. There used to be two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at Miners Haven? It looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. Soda cans mostly untouched, low demand for it yesterday. There was a wake. Know the taste all too well. Cleaning products not used effectively given the smell. Okay, go through the main room door. What have we got? Going on in Eden.
Whoa. What happened here last night?
There's a table over there.
First, look
Collect
around.
evidence
Figure out
about
what
last
happened.
night's events. Spilled glasses.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Alcohol bottles. Not sure which of these was the mistake. Probably the first one. Baseball bat. Probably risky to linger. Cashier looks intact. Hopeful drinks were paid for. Mine included. Mob Ethan tried to clean up before or after the incident. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. This Nick's memorial.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Oh, we're a scumbag if we did do that. Arcade machine? We can play. No. Not right now. I'm bad at Pac-Man. I'm not even gonna showcase how bad I am. Was move slightly connected to the fight? Oh, broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
Upturned furniture.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Broken bottle. Severely damaged, required a strong impact.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
What's that?
Ripped.
Damaged seat.
Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Where can we find more evidence? Mess. Inspect. Beer.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Empty bottles.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hughes business card.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Don't think there's anything else we can look at. No, I think we've looked at everything now. Can't go through there. Oh. Can we seriously not look at that? It's definitely knocked off the bloody wall. Ah. Flowers.
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
DG bracelet.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, there's blood there.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Broken flower pot.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
Anything else? Looked at the flowers. I think that's it. Sticky floor, dried alcohol could be from spills or broken bottle. Oh, there's a hat there. I don't think we noticed that.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Hey, what's that done? So we've got.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
This R1 to go into the wine palace. Please tell me he puts fingers to his head. Oh, that's not cliche. Guess who?
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
This is where we make sense of everything, like put together all the evidence, I'm guessing.
Now to work
Sherlock
out what happened
Holmes-y.
while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened.
Start forming a hypothesis. What question? Where did it start?
My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
There's nowhere else it could have started, so yeah, it started here. Got a little icon on our shirt.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
I mean, there was a few people there that wanted to fight us and was angry at us, so that's always good.
figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Where did the conflict go? Towards the pillar? It would have gone towards the pillar.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have gone towards the entrance. Surely. Where did it end? On the stage, maybe?
It looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to
Who
me.
we get into a scrap with? Who was implicated? Dennis's bracelet? Hugh business cards, but I can't see why Hugh would have wanted to fight us. Joel's cap. I'm gonna say Dennis.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
He was a bit of a dick about him. I can see why we'd want to fight him. Let's validate it. See where we're
I
going.
have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in
Just
town.
one
Yeah,
from the moment we
you would
saw
know
him,
about
pretty
that.
much.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Oh no, I can see why we had a scrap now.
Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Throws him onto the table. I was gonna say, are there actually any punches thrown around?
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
Is there stuff that we should know?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at...
Where are we meeting?
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're
Leave.
leaving. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
I can understand us coming back to apologise, but the fact that we broke in, he definitely won't be happy with us, so let's just dip. Downtown Basswood. What are we doing in downtown? Well, probably because we just left Coal Miners Haven. So we're probably in it. Well, yeah, there's Coal Miners Haven there. Statue of a coal miner.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer.
We'll go find
So what now?
Dennis.
Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
Yeah, to be fair, there's definitely been worse plans. Has our journal been updated? Yeah, so I got into a drunken fight with Dennis last night. He made some insinuation against Anna and Nick, especially Nick, challenged me to follow him somewhere. I'd better find Dennis and put the puzzle pieces back together. So likely someone in town can tell me where he is. So we need to inquire about Dennis. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him?
Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Yeah, so we need to inquire about that. Let's start this side of the street. Start of it, well, I would say start over here, but what was that? Oh,
really didn't think Miner's Day would have survived the mine closing down.
Well, yeah, fair enough. That's Joan. Mark Twain quote. Good to see the younger generations open to the classics.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
So how about we just bother her anyway?
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing.
Oh, she's drawing.
I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
It's a pterodactyl. Pretty cool.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Oh, we did say we would. I guess I wasn't very subtle.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not.
Subtlety is not my
Did you
thing.
find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well,
Let's
except for
listen to
science.
her.
And just when I imagine myself in the future, I just
She probably
don't,
would have gone to bed by the time
don't know.
Dennis comes
I
through
don't
and
see
we just
this
end up
place
winding her up
or
and
these people.
just let her
I'm
ramble.
somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have
Sure.
adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
He's okay.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
Always busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Let's go over here. Miner's statue.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Well, yeah, seeing as we've got it closed. Oh, plaque.
Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
So it says, Culver mine opened 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood drowned 6 men. West Shadow mine opened 1866, closed 1892, top producer in Boone County for 5 years. Deep Rock mine opened in 1890 and closed in 1926. Stripweather mine opened in 1915 and closed in 1920, and Smoky Hole mine opened 1928 and closed in 1976. That was a church.
Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too.
Blair Mountain.
Never forget, huh?
What's that? 20,000 men marched through Boone County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what we have now. Nothing worth having is not worth fighting for. What's this?
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out.
Mr.
And
Kirkland.
besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
How so?
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
Oh, more like a joke.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I'll buy.
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace a light bulb, two to complain about how the old one was better.
Fair enough. Maybe too accurate.
That might be a little too close to home.
My favorite jokes have always been the ones that make me feel a little sad. So, you still want to hear the story?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right, 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain.
Blair Mountain.
The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity, brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
You respect that.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine.
A real
Take
big
care
man.
now.
Interesting story. Let's get this plaque. Donors.
This is new. Domations. Now that's the Basswood I remember.
Donations. Basswood Mine opened 1975, closed 2015. Paid for by the Donations. William Jackson, Walter Dawson, Hugh Kirkland, Robert Paulson, Vivica Winnicott, Richard Greenlee, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks, and Nick Waldron. Nick Waldron. Joe. Just staring at the mine. No.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long.
No, he seems to be pretty.
Heard you
Receptive
showed
of
up
us.
yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Always. Nothing I couldn't handle.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You seen Dennis today?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
How have you been?
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Why weren't you at the wake?
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't
get
have the
it.
same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I gotta get going.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
It's got a journal. So, Joan. Why do I see so much of myself in that kid? Questioning, relentless, lonely. I wish I could prove it to her that she's wrong about everything. Her dad, Basswood, her life being a dead end. If only. Joe. Joe is Anna's father and a former miner. It was Joe's accident that led me to write about the mines, and yet he doesn't hold a grudge. For that, or for letting his daughter down. Part of me likes to believe he sees me as a good man. The other part knows the contempt is just hidden deep. Well, let's cross the road and I forgot we can walk quicker. Barricades. Set up to regulate traffic during the Mother's Day celebration. Can we talk to this person?
No luck so far,
Nope.
but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Alright, calm down. Newspaper dispenser.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief.
Can we talk to this person? Employee?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I'm from here.
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back?
Damn straight.
You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Oh, you sound so energetic.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
What's this? Add retrospective. The history of Basswood. Have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name and went from a small mining camp to the heart of modernized Boone County? Join us at your favorite town hall and find out.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
Gossip Club.
Remember when this whole
2 miles
celebration
but
was
half
gonna
an
be
it
twice
in
as
one
big?
set in every hometown.
Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking.
Oh, let's
I
open
don't
this.
even bother when the song plays. It's like a ghost town.
Very relaxing music.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you?
Oh, you remember
Dear,
us.
please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You're not doddering.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Let's pick up her stuff. Card game. Can I look at the card game? Mind Palace. What can we do in the Mind Palace for this card game? Something to remember, I guess. Remember. Play this for Joan?
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
God, how did you not know that?
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young. Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only
Sounds
weakness
like your
is his
dad.
own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to
Alright,
study
calm down.
every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
She's got a point.
I don't think you're supposed
That's
to be
not
using
right.
that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Well, you did. You don't even respect.
Thank you so much.
pinky
You're always
swears.
such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young
One of
age.
those conversations
What
where
a
you can't go word in
tragedy.
edgeways.
I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and well,
Let's not
far
make
from
any
me
more
to criticize
enemies.
or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully, this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
I fully agree.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. But look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen
No, we
Dennis
got a
today?
chance to ask anyway.
Dennis. No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Oh, you know.
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that?
Dirty
Coffee.
boy.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Journal updated. Nicole. 2 poor to stay, 2 poor to leave. It would make a good headline for an article. Anna should write about Nicole. It's a real Basswood story. Christina owns Cafe Americano just across the street from my old office. Anna, Nick and I used to be regulars. Christina knows everyone in town. She's the gossip hub of Basswood, serves great coffee with a laughter that can be heard all the way across Basswood. At least it was like that in the olden days. Christina was genuinely kind to me. A sentimental old woman might be the only person in Basswood who doesn't hate me. Is there anything else we can look at? It was a good way to start the day with a cup of coffee. Buttermilk biscuits. Oh, we can talk to her again.
Cost. Right, so the
Oh, there's a skip button.
overhead
Didn't
would
know
You
that.
seem real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Trying to.
I should leave you to it.
I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your books.
Mm-hmm.
Not really gonna learn anything from her. Oh. Now she's struggling financially like everybody else in Basswood. Inspect. Coffee.
Not very inspired.
Okay. My soul is like your coffee. It's black naturally, but with enough milk almost drinkable.
That's a good one.
I must have a sincerely good day.
Well, that's not spelled right.
Oh,
Not even close.
sincerely. Is that?
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh, right. You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say
Yeah.
that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here.
Recognize his voice
nice.
from somewhere and I don't know
So
where.
quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Probably a high school dropout, but he seems content in Basswood. Is he Jeff from American Dad? That's who he sounds like. Working man using grass and data tables. Efficient. Okay, well let's dip. Basswood musician. Store. Tracks and tune. Anna's favourite shop. She came every month for the LP section. It's closed. Who's in here? Oh, is this the pharmacy? I'm just having a little look around.
Yo, get out the way. You move. I'm the one coming in.
Shh, fuck you.
That's enough.
Oh, go on, Hugh. Oh, what's his problem?
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
I'll be a little awkward. Power wheelchair, better have
Not
insurance.
uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Painkillers, never there when needed. Sleeping pills need to be taken with caution. Oh, it's Tara.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so you. It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestines
ask about
starts
Dennis.
to
I don't want to
dissolve.
talk about this.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that. Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look,
Great.
have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too.
Obviously.
Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him. Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
Never do that.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
Oh, you sassy bitch! Oh, I don't want to stand there and talk about a leaky gut. Best angle of Basswood you get. Handmade gift
Bug
by
made
Joe.
that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
To be fair, Hugh's business card was there. wasn't
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Oh, we've got an update on our journal. For Kathy. Kathy and Jones' relationship seems... Oh. A memento. It was a Mother's Day gift. Kathy keeps it all these years. Even though the colours have faded and her old boss grumbled that clutter didn't belong in a pharmacy, even Jones says she wouldn't be upset to see it go. But Kathy will never throw it away. It's been there so long. It's taken on a life of its own. Soon Joan will do that too, take on a life of her own. But that glass jar will stay with Kathy, with the candle inside that's never been lit and probably never will be. Candy bowl strategically displayed to make children feel better. Let's have a talk. Oh wait, we've got some stuff over here. Minus Day ad.
Miner's Day always ends up exactly the same. Relaxing in
Mine's
its
still a Minus
constancy.
Day traditionally. Traditions die hard in Basswood. It won't be easy, but it's worth it. About time it was addressed. Yes, addressed depression. Displayed to reassure customers. Huey, baby. Talk to me.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Damn straight. So I've heard.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Yeah, we followed him outside.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Has it? How?
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mother says that.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I should get going.
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Always a pleasure. Ooh, journal updated. For Hugh. He has a strong opinion on my article. Firmly believes it was a good thing. Maybe the only one in town. No coincidence. I didn't even read that last sentence. Just took to Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
Have you seen Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping.
Funny
I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs. Sneaking around and getting into trouble.
All kids will do that.
And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter. And I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Hiking shows.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Hiking isn't a good activity at all. I'm just gonna put that out there. Right. Let's go down towards here.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Is it Declan?
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with.
True.
Speaking of, you're still in town.
Seen Dennis today?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Damn straight.
I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
Who is that?
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day.
Oh, everyone's got an issue they want to rant about.
Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
No, never. Journal update, and we got text. And I'm working at the cafe most of the day. So Anna would like to talk to us, would she? Right, let's look at this journal. He seems more confident than how I remember him, but also more frustrated. Right, I think we are going to leave that there. We've inquired about Dennis, we didn't really get anywhere, but in the next episode we're going to go meet Anna at the cafe and hopefully sort out how we acted last night. But yeah, things seem to start unraveling, and we're finding out just as much as Nick is. Not Nick, Sam is. But yeah, hope you're enjoying this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. Have a wonderful day, and peace!